Ugh, not the best way to start a stream, but that just came out of nowhere. So, greetings, fellow flatcaps, and welcome back to the stream. If so, you might be wondering, why am I doing Pokemon on a Saturday? Well, it's because on Mondays, me and Aka are wanting to play stuff together. Because that may be her only time that she could actually play with us. Us being you in the chat. Me in the chat, rather. I'm very tired. So, Aka's actually got 2 weeks off. So, she's going to be in today, tomorrow, and Monday's stream. And then some of the streams after that. But point is, she's going to be coming in more streams. And we'll be doing Stardew Valley once Time Splitters is over. But right now, we're going through the Pokemon game with the army of Beedoops we've been collecting. Now, if you remember last episode, we're about to go and take down Slisaw, or whatever he's called. Yeah. He has axes for arms.
Oh, isn't it Cleavor?
Cleavor, that's it, yeah. I forgot we had an alpha big Beedoof called Prime Beef.
No, it's Beef Prime.
Beef Prime. Yeah, there he is. Thick boy.
He's like Hard Prime, but better.
That Beedoof survived. He's brave. But foolish. Oh, there's a Drifloon here. I did not see that. Is the kettle even boiling? I like how Spectre, we have a bot that says the stream elements, it tells me when I'm live for some reason. And Spectre always says hello to it. I get he's being polite, but he doesn't need to. Yeah, I don't know why I just randomly attacked that small Bidoof. But we are, however, going to rest up to get that little bit of expended health from PP back. And then we are going to fast travel to the Grand Tree Arena, where Zim is waiting for us. Yeah, that little guy. I said he sounds like Zim because he's got short with a superiority complex. Short with a superiority complex. Now then, ready yourself. I will summon our mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. I'm ready. Vaughn's here. Hello, Vaughn. How are you? I'm just gonna adjust the camera a little bit. As am I. Oh, mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favourite things. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Just had Phoenix ringing for me to ask him to pick him up. Is he alright now? Thank you. Still a bit hot though. Listen well, assface. Keep your focus on Cleavor. EP's here but lurking cause spoilers. That's alright, thank you for the lurk, EP. Gracia! That doesn't sound like Cleavor. There he is. Look at him go. Danger to the trees, that one. So I'm curious if he's like a standalone, because I don't know all the Pokemon yet properly. And I might not ever. But I don't know if this is like an evolution of Scizor. To claim victory against the noble Pokemon and quell its frenzy, you'll need to have to throw bombs at it until the frenzy gauge reaches 0. If you manage to create an opening in the noble's defenses, you'll be able to send out your Pokemon to a battle against it. When the Pokemon battle, the noble's guard will stay down for a brief time. During that window, bombs will be more effective than usual, so throw as many as you can. We're throwing bags of his favourite food at him to calm him down. I feel like I should do that to you whenever you're in a bad mood. Just throw bags of rice and mochi and iced tea with boba. Yeah. 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 There's the dodge button. Yeah, he hit a wall, dumb fuck. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yep. And then go Prime Beef. Beef Prime, whatever he is. Beef Prime, yeah. Oh yeah, Beef Prime's definitely going to go down in this fight. So if you're going to go down swinging. Roll out. Yep, Beef Prime is down. We do have revives though for such a situation. Okay, HM user 69, out you come. Start with the weakest and then get the big one to try and finish him off. Roll out, go. Oh, you got him. And it was a crit as well. Good job, 69. Now keep throwing food up his butt. See, it's just turned into Pokemon Dark Souls now. Just roll out the way and get behind him. Needs to get to a wall so he can actually get stunned. Well, I pressed the dodge button, it didn't work, but... Right, Beefy, get him! Gotta use the strong style for all of them because I think it's the best option we've got. Because he's definitely gonna kill whoever comes out. Maybe in one hit, or maybe two. So if they just use strong style to do as much damage as they can in one go, then we could be okay. And throw, and throw, and throw, and throw. Okay, right, time to use some items. Bring Beef Prime back up. And then use the potions to heal him back up. And Beefy. Okay, we're doing fine. I've not seen that attack before, but I'm glad I somehow was able to avoid it by standing still. Okay, not that time though. And we got him! Final ball to the nuts. Although this cutscene plays it out differently. And there he is. He's no longer noble. He's just plain old... What was his name? Cleavor, that was it.
Why did you take his nobility away from him?
Because his nobility was making him go crazy.
Is that what the reason was?
Well, he got struck by lightning, turned noble, and then he went crazy. And then he gave me a cube of insects.
When they started worshipping him, he wasn't glowing then. That was new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because this is supposed to take place in like the early days of the world, where the Pokemon were seen more like gods, more than just animals. And he's off. To go and chop down more trees and kill people, probably. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lighting was to blame for Cleavor's unnatural power? Maybe? Well, this is what I think, after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out the space rift the other night. T'other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift. But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond space-time rift, then the strange lightning is it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? I don't know. Then were we even right to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Your small structure and your superiority complex are showing again. Remember that the Lord of the Woods was long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Assface accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Demon Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Fine, I suppose I must concur. I apologize for being briefly incomposed. I'm grateful that you've done what you've done for my lord. My lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. You obtain 3 citrus berries. It's like you stop a monster that's rampaging in the woods and attacking people in a clan, and you defeat it, and then they go, here you go, 3 little balls of food. Thanks.
Have some berries.
Berries.
And then there's just a guy in the bush going, my berries. You found my berries?
There they are, look. 3 berries.
3 berries.
Thanks, Pearl Clan. A berry that can be fed to a Pokemon to restore its HP up to half its max. You can also throw this berry near wild Pokemon to draw their attention. Let me care for your Pokemon as well in appreciation for the fight on our behalf. Oh, I wasted some potion and revives then. It was, however, a precaution. I think I finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. It seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Oh yes, I would love to see that threat to my clan come back. Oh, now we have to report back to Commander Sumo, or whatever he's called. The guy who just likes to show off how much of a fighter he is. And we caught Geodude. And got paid for it. You caught a floating rock. Here is your money. That's the economy system of this game. Poaching. Oh yeah. Bidoof. You quelled Lord Cleavor, you say? Oh, well done. Bravo, my boy. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander Kamado. Oh, that's got to be irritating for people. He has a title and a name that sound sort of similar. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Suspenseful pose. Ah, those are 2 of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look. Look with your eyes. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, fuck. The other one says, you. where all creation was born. This is the being's place of origin. It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? Well, a Pokemon gave them to me, you see. Wow, you sound fucking insane. I see. So you're given these plates when you impress Weirdeer and Cleavor. That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find some more plates like these scattered across Hisui. Babe, if I spoke to you the way he is now, I don't think you'd find it very respectful. Hey babe, I feel like eating a Chinese tonight. Child. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something. Absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past. Oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. Now we have to go and see Commander Mustache, I think.
Commander Mustache.
Yeah. Or Commander Sweet Stash. Look, I only say Sweet Stash when it's a mustache I like. His looks like he just got a broad marker and went... And here we are. See? It looks glued on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well done. I already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. Ugh, you are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky. Yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. Granted, we did conscript you into it, but you have served us admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition. But things are not settled yet. I received word that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you truly are an ass to us. That is all. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them. For what else? The only thing they serve there, potato mochi.
That still seems like an odd thing to me.
Look.
I don't want to try it, but like, I can't picture it.
I can't imagine the mochi is like what you got. I imagine it's just like mochi is a way of cooking. Maybe? Benny, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd recommend, by all means bring it out. Ah, yes. More potato mochi. I'll have it straight out, sir. He's got potato mochi with the size of potato mochi. Got it. Frankie Boyle. What? Oh, yeah. Frankie Boyle has a joke that when he was a kid, there was a chippy that you could get. One of the things they offered was chips with a potato fritter. So it was chips with a really big chip.
You know what though? Sometimes I do go to a chippy and get that if they have potato fritters. It's like very good. They're different. They're different than chips.
He's got some luck to come back unharmed after facing off against the great Cleavor. I dare say Assface was well prepared. And he was a quick study of how Cleavor moved in battle from what I heard. All in all, it was a very good show. A victory well earned. We feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. Oh, by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Smoke bombs. I don't think like you use it for the first time and you choke to death. It's like, oh, they're poisonous. Am I your guinea pig for these then?
Yeah, what else? Like, I was just thinking how weird his hat is again. Yeah, it looks like a tea cozy. But it must be so fucking warm.
Yeah.
Well. Like, it looks really warm where they are. Why is he wearing that?
And so many layers as well.
Yeah.
And now that we need not worry about being mauled by Cleavor either, let's have some potato mochi to celebrate. I'm feeling frisky. Let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that came to the Obsidian Fieldlands, their home. Assface. Excuse me? That's your name, right? Ah, yes it is. I've been waiting for you, Assface. My name is Vessa. There's something real important I need to tell you. Will you come with me? Looks like I don't have a choice. Just Spartan kick her into the river. This is kind of weird secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger, we gathered. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using a power of strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate, so please, Assface, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Just tell me what to do. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. The odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. I just yank it out of the camera. You obtained an odd keystone. A mysterious stone that can be used to collect wisps that glow with an eerie purple light. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me, because I'm just a child and I'm incompetent. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? See that flame glowing over there? Try touching it. You haven't got the stone anymore. How do you know it's there? Run, Assface, run. These are the big ass shoes I've got. Although they do look comfy. Wait, Assface, where are you going? You need to touch the wisp. Sorry, I was busy looking at my shoes and how big they were. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. What if she turns out to be like a big bad evil guy?
What, her?
Yeah, she's the villain of the story. Maybe. I'm actually 2,000 years old. You wouldn't think so. Thank goodness I picked you up to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing. As you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck. See, in my main game, I should probably go and talk to her, because I've got a fair few wisps. But I feel like I won't be able to find her, unless she's just going to spend all of her days stood next to that tree. Even after I've collected them all, her life purpose has gone away. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, I dare say, cutting edge. Oh, hey, you're Assface, the boy who quelled Cleavor, aren't you? That's me. I am recognizable for my Bidoof army and my Bidoof face on my head. I knew it. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. As they should be. Fear me and my beavers. I am Arazu, by the way. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Nice to meet you. There's a warden for haircuts.
I guess so.
Oh, snip.
Oh, snip.
But I came here to talk to Mr. Kamado. See you around. She's Assface looking at a girl like, well, that was weird. Me. Oh yes. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes. I can't remember what I was doing. We have to go and see Mr. Fake Stash. Hello. She looked like she was talking to her phone. So she was just mouthing silence at him, to which he responded going, so it's code to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon are not nobles that are not nobles can become frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arazu. You did well to inform us of Ursalana's situation. No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursula's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Calabra of the Pearl Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. She's a slag, you see. She gets around. Croc jockey, says Swifty. Yes, they do actually look like croc shoes. Also, welcome, Swifty. I have a new mission for you, assface. I order you to study Ursalana in the Crimson Mylands. I permit you to show your strength, if necessary. Yes, it's necessary at all times I show my strength. Violence is the answer. And, Scott's in the chat. Hello, Scott. This game's jokes are not dad jokes, they are beyond that granddad level jokes. Ah, yes, because it takes place in the past. I see what he's saying there.
Next level dad jokes.
And Kizzy is here. Violence is the answer. The next area you will be sent to investigate is the Crimson Mylands.
Violence is always the answer.
Yep. Might not be the right one, but it's still an answer. You will find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It's not welcoming, much like my gaze. At your current... Yes, her current eyebrowless gaze. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mylands on your own. Here is what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mylands known as the Solacean Ruins. See, if we give them hard names to say, they sound important. Death by Beaver, says Swifty, and Big Beaver. Death by Big Beaver.
Death by Big Beaver.
We still have Beef Prime. This is where you'll find Ursalana's warden. Alright, let's put the beavers back to work. To war, boys! Or do I have to do a fight? Run, run. Oh yes, there's a fight. I want to see the alpha baby. Now Kizzy, here's the thing. I've caught an alpha Bidoof, but it's on my main game. If we see one here, we will... Well, we could go and make a job of getting one now, because it'll count towards some grinding for the next area. Oh, hello, Assface. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now here you are. It must be a sign. You're right. You wanted violence, and I can provide. Let's make small animals fight for our own amusement and pride. Let's have a fine battle so I can grow closer with Pikachu. The survey court's Akari challenged you to battle. 2 versus 6. She sent out a Mime Jr. We send out Beefy. I'll protect you, Beefy. Hit it with a water pulse. You remember that was the war horn? That's the war horn of the Beaver army.
Does that mean they all have to come out now?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love it if I could just summon all of them at once and just tell them to go beat the shit out of this Mime Jr. Show no mercy, take no prisoners. Eat the heart to gain its power. There goes Mime Jr. And there's Pikachu. Do you remember that meme? Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Jigglypuff! Fuck! Alright, we do have this though, Kizzy. Look. Here comes Beef Prime. Big, thick boy.
You said that with the same sort of, like, tone as Here Comes Grandma. Here comes Grandma.
Here comes Grandma.
Like, that was the way you said it.
Swifty says, Pikachu, no! Kizzy says, it's a Clefairy. And Akari is, no, a poke fight, it's pest control, says Scott. Kill it! Kill the mouse! Alright, if you're gonna die, then go out in style. Pull the face! Nah. Show me your war face! And we win. Warface wins the day. And once again, the power of violence and thickness wins. Thick. Oops, I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way the Pokemon use their moves. Oh, that's why you lost, is it? You weren't paying attention. Sounds like the fault is on you. Thick, baby, says Kizzy. Vaughn says, is Stream... Oh, Stream Raiders. Yes, there's quite a few people here. I should actually do that. Yeah. Thank you, Vaughn. Need to open up the app. It's just loading up now. It updated, so I thought it would open up again, but apparently not. Did she know who she was battling? Oh, she knew. She just forgot. There we go. It's loading up now. Right, Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. She brings him out the ball and goes, you stupid bitch. Thank you for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe. Oh, I'm being your guinea pig again. Stealth spray. Okay, so I spray it on myself to make less noise. Spray it on my face. Turns out it's acid. She goes, maybe I should use less bleach. I have my Eevee army finally formed in the game and I'm very happy. Is it an army of Eevees or an army of the different evolutions of Eevee? Some of the faces they pull are so funny. Yeah, they really are. So I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. Do you know the ones I mean? They've been Yes, I do actually, but they haven't turned up in this game yet. Evolutions. Kizzy doing the granddad jokes now. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Yes, they're very fucking powerful in there. Now, time to head to the Mylands camp. Well, first, let's see if we can go catch a Alpha Bidoof to make Kizzy happy. And also because we need one in the army anyway.
Have you found one?
I know where one spawns. It's just, it might not be there. But first, I want to sell some things. Mainly this dust that Pokemon sometimes drop. This. It sells for 1,000. Hey, you got any of that Poke dust? It did nothing. So was it you I was talking about saying I would like to see the dark side of Pokemon?
I don't remember saying that, but it sounds like something I would say.
No, I think I was talking to you about it. Like, there's that theory, I don't know how true it is, that theory related to Pokemon, that the reason you don't see a lot of men, apparently, in the Pokemon cartoon is because they're all off fighting a war. You don't see a lot of young men because they're all going off to fight a war.
I remember you saying this now.
I want to see, like, all the SWAT teams. Like, when I was playing the Pokemon tabletop RPG, we decided that we were a SWAT team. And my character was, like, the heavy gunner who had a... I think, yeah, it was a Squirtle. And taking inspiration from the film, it was a Squirtle, but when it evolved into a Blastoise, it was going to be called Shell Shocker.
I'm just thinking now, though, like, like if you frame it as a war first and Pokemon second, it's like all the men are off fighting in a war. Meanwhile, the children are out capturing animals to tame them and fight them.
I bet there's Pokemon in wars as well.
Oh yeah, but it's just, it seems really weird to me that, like, what do we do with the children while there's a war on? We send them off into the world to go find animals.
We teach them to capture animals and make them fight for their own enjoyment and...
We just let them wander the world.
Yeah. Ash Ketchum, 10 years old, never gets older, never learns a thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure I buy the war theory.
Always loses the important battles as well.
I'm not sure I buy the war theory because of that, because, like... you're just letting your kids go off and wander the world in a war.
In a war, yeah.
It makes even less sense.
Thing is though, this is also, like, because there's humans in it, you know that somewhere, there is someone going, alright, there's Pokemon, we can eat them, we can teach them to fight, but can we fuck them? Because there just has to be that one guy who looks at Jinx just a little bit too much.
Are we talking about in Pokemon canon?
In Pokemon canon. Because in real life, I know.
I thought you were just asking in general, and it was like you've been on the internet.
Yes, I've been on the internet. There's plenty of people who want to fuck Pokemon. Markiplier's just done a video about Pokemon where we're like, something or bang. Alright, I posed the question to you in the chat. Which Pokemon would Markiplier fuck? If you haven't watched the video, then you can answer. If you have, then you probably know the answer.
I mean, the correct answer is obviously Beaver. Look at that booty. That's like the perfect
hang on.
moment.
I'm missing some of the chat. Bidoof more like Bidumch.
Yeah, you get it, Swifty.
Scott goes, boo on you. Vaporeon is the most fuckable character, apparently, says Kizzy. What?
I'm going to look at what Vaporeon looks like, because I don't know Pokemon that well.
And Swifty goes, they certainly have seen Rule 34. I wonder how old... Well, I know it's only as old as the internet, but I wonder, like, how old the concept of Rule 34 is.
That is a very pretty Pokemon, and the second picture that came up is very fuckable.
Alright, hold on, right. So, Akka, right? Akka just Googled Vaporeon, right? On Google. Is it Google? Yeah. On Google, right? Let me show you, right? And you know how sometimes when you type in like a celebrity's name or a popular character, it will have it in like a black subtitle and then show you two pictures of the person in question or whatever. Akka types in Vaporeon and this is what came up.
That's very fuckable. I do agree.
It was like, hi, I'm Vaporeon, and then, oh, senpai.
It's Vaporeon looking for... What is it people say? Something unbreedable. I can't remember the full thing.
I don't know what you're on about.
God.
Vaporeon has that good Vay pussy. No, I'm serious. People have named Vaporeon as the best fuckable character. We're not calling you liars, Kizzy.
I mean, that picture that Zach just showed you, Vaporeon, submissive and breedable, that's it!
I've never heard that phrase before. But of course Kizzy knows. No, what do you mean I should have done?
It's a good phrase. I like it.
Okay, so this is where the Alpha Bidoof is supposed to spawn, but he's not here. And I don't know if he's like a rare spawn, or if I've just come at the wrong time, or if he spawns at certain times, or if I'm just not a high enough rank. Swifty says, if that's the definition after an orgasm, then I guess Pokemon are fuckable. The local horn dog knows all, says Kizzy. Pokerfile, says Swifty. Sounds like an app in the Pokemon world.
I mean, while we're on the topic of sexy Pokemon, that deer that you're riding right now is pretty hot. Not gonna lie. Look at him. He's so majestic. And then he bounces away.
He also, at all times, just looks super pissed.
Okay, if you had to pick
no
fuckable Pokemon, you have to.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have to do anything.
I think Umbreon is the one.
Umbreon is Swifty's choice. 2 Eevee ones right now have been voted as the most fuckable.
I mean, Bidoof is obviously the correct answer because that ass.
That ass.
But I do think we're all basically lying down on Mewtwo right now.
Have you caught the big bee yet for the guard? Coughing all the holes. Coughing all the holes.
Oh my god. He wouldn't fucking even.
So, Coughing's already almost got an Arcaeus face anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try again later, see if we can catch the Alpha Bidoof, because he's not there at the minute.
The orange otter thingy.
Oh.
Oshawott?
No. They were running around in the last area, but there's some sort of weasel. Weasel or something like that. Weasel. Weasel, I think.
Weasel.
Yeah. Here we are, my boy, the Crimson Mylands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides. Fuck, I don't know how to spell it. Busy. Yeah, we know which one you're on about, though. I heard about your mission, Assface. If you're looking for the Solarson ruins, they're off that way. I will point with my face because my arms don't work, apparently. It's that big hole in the mountain. You can't miss it. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. She doesn't actually tell you when she spots the first one, by the way. I spotted the first one and the next 7 after that, and then she never came back to me and went, oh, here we go. Let's see. Fuck, I don't know how to spell it. Mewtwo has them probing fingers. I have seen a parody of Pokemon where... oh, Stream Raiders. See if I can get that going. Yes, I can. Now it's loaded. Okay, so a new event has started in it as well. So we can attempt to finish the map. Hold on, let me bring it up on screen for you all. So a new event called Olympiad has started. So it's obviously like Greek-inspired stuff. We can attempt to finish this retro map before going there, though. So we can either fight bases with giant Venusaurs, or we can fight the... but I think the glitches will be the easier one. Alright, everyone. So... the link has come up. Click on there if you want to take part in the battle. And I'm going to send down my ghostly paladin. Alright. Place down your units and let's win the war. Vaughn's just come back going, what the fuck? Yes. Vaughn is being exposed to the kind of people we hang out with now. I'm sure it would be handy if my map could tell me. Oh, there we go. So that's what we're looking like. The giant crystal domes. That's a reference you probably won't get. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough to enter them, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items inside. You certainly can, but you will probably die because they are powerful as shit. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best as you can, but be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? If wild Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zisu teach your Pokemon some strong moves. Yep. Working on it. Okay, so if we walk there, we can do a little bit of grinding by attempting to poach some more Pokemon. Like, here's another prisoner of war. I also need some of these for a side quest back at the village I can get done real quick. Beef Prime, go! Smack that iron all on the floor. While we're on the subject, which Pokemon character is fuckable? The best thing I found for those rifts is just enter them as they form and hide it. Yeah, that's what I do, Kizzy, in my other game. I just wait and then just throw balls at them.
Is he talking about, like, human characters?
I don't know, but the parody I was talking about. Bunary starts off like as a little tiny bunny thing, and it starts evolving. She's like, finally, I'm going to be even more powerful than before. Aww. And then she like becomes all curvy and almost like a Playboy model, because that is like the actual evolution. She goes, oh god, why am I sexy? Why am I sexy?
I'm looking up what the evolution of Bunary looks like now.
Oh look, it's the Pokemon you can relate to. Psyduck. Always got a headache. Diddle-a-did.
Oh my god!
Oh, human characters. Oh yeah, Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny every time for the human one, Swifty. Go on.
Yeah, that definitely kick-started some furry kinks.
Yep, I told you. Back in the day, it probably still does.
I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was expecting to be sort of like, oh, this is funny, but no. They have clearly designed that in a specific way.
Jessie looks like one to have, says Swifty. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, she's 10. As is Ash. And I don't know how old Brock is.
They're cartoon characters.
Yeah, but they're still 10.
Wait, aren't Team Rocket older?
I think they're 17. So they're legal for us in the UK.
Again, cartoon characters.
Oh, Jessie, sorry. I completely misread you there, Swifty. I am completely sorry. I thought you said Misty.
I have absolutely seen people lewd Misty.
Oh, yeah, but that's... Ugh. But still, Jessie, yeah, she's legal in the UK, and yeah, she is fine. We're watching Rey Navarez playing Sword and Shield. Nessa is a lot of people's favourite gym leader in that because she's quite attractive. And he has a nut button on his desk. And so she turned up and he went, oh, and he pulled it up and it just kept going, nut, nut, nut. So how are we only allowed to have the gym lead? So we are only allowed to have the gym leaders and professors. I would just say people of legal age. If we're going by Pokemon standards. I mean, aged up fan art is a different story, but... Why are we here? Oh yeah, we're heading to a cave. Oops. Psyduck! Hit it with a rock. Whoosh. Did I tell you? Ducky, says Swifty. It is indeed a duck. A duck with a constant headache. Did I tell you that slowpokes apparently take 10 seconds to feel pain? What are you looking up?
Nothing.
We've been talking about lewd Pokemon and Pokemon characters, and then you went deathly silent when I asked you a question. What are you doing back there?
I'm not doing anything. I was reading something. What did you ask me?
Did I tell you that Vaughn... No, not Vaughn. Slowpoke takes 10 seconds to feel pain.
Yeah, you did tell me that. I remember it now.
Vaughn says y'all might need some help. Yes, we do, but we don't want it. Why do you think Jessie kept Lickitung? Do the math. I've seen the picture. Have you seen that picture? Mm-hmm. So do you know what Lickitung is?
No.
So there's a Pokemon with a giant tongue. And there's a screenshot taken after a bit in the show where it licks Jessie on her face and she just faints backwards. But because her knees are still up, and from that angle,
yeah,
and it's still got its tongue out. I've seen the memes. Pika Libra always has that big butt. Pika Libra is adorable. It's Pikachu in a Mexican wrestler costume. Sheesh, says Kizzy. I'm Caliber of the Pearl Clan. Warden Caliber to you. She's on the verge of death. Ho? No, I'm not. Now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. I do. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time rift. That's right. Kizzy knows she's one of us. She does. I see, I see. I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleavor in his frenzy. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission after all. See, she gets it. And you run about catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. See, if I was playing as a black character, that could have gone very differently. That young lady, Erizu, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan, it just won't do. Oh look, she's trying to form her own Beaver army. I'll see you on the battlefield, wench. There is much I must do, and I prefer not to be distracted any further. Ah, Assface, how about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Gladly. It's like, so we just had this moment where the old woman that we want to help us isn't going to help us, and then the shopkeeper comes out and goes, hey, do you want to fight? Abso-fucking-lutely, I do. A battle with you might let me experience even a fraction of the power the nobles wield. Haha, I will bully a Pokemon into submission, alright. Ooh, yeah, says Swifty. He challenged us to a battle. He sent out a Togepi. Let's make some scrambled egg. Egg. Alright, here goes. Starting with the rollout. Did it absorb health? Yes, bastard. Hit it again. And Togepi's going strong. Eesh. Well, that was unfortunate. It just kept sucking life out of Beefy. Alright, we'll suck on this. Beef Prime. Here we go. Icy Wind, go! I got 2 goes now because it went strong style, so yeah. How about fuck you, Togepi? And Gibble. That's a baby shark. Some people in their head have just thought of the tune now. Okay, so why did that thing get 2 turns in a row when I didn't even bother using strong style? I think we're going to have to do some grinding to get these Beaver boys beefed up. Okay. So we should go around and capture some Pokemon, I think, because then we can make some money and we could potentially get our rank up to get new gear. And he healed up the ones he knocked out, which is good. Meanwhile, chat, is there anything you'd like to talk about? If Finn and Ash were there, they'd want to do another Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Some bandits pillaged the Solarcon ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. A fragment? Took a chunk. Have you not heard of the notorious Misfortunes? They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild members more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Mistress Kabbalah is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at 99 years old and on the verge of death's doorbell, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. She knows. So what do you say, kind sir? Why not help find the fragment for the warden? Oh, naturally, I'll be lending you a hand. No, you won't. Those sisters swipe my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that lying down. And far be it from me to let them just get away with vandalizing precious ruins of the region. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Mylands camp. Perhaps worth checking out. After a bit of grinding, me reckons. And now it's raining. Fantastic. What was the name of the creature you named last stream when I was walking around in the long grass with a straw hat? Mm-hmm. What was the name of it?
The Grasket?
The Grasket, yes. Wear a basket on my head and I just leap out and attack Pokemon randomly. For nothing more than just sadistic delight. Swift! Or Swifty. That was a critical. Didn't look like it was much different. Bite it again. Oh no, I swifted it, yes. Beefy's down. Beefy's down. Okay, bring out 69. Execute Order 69. Items. Get that Pokeball out. You know, if we're going to use one of those Pokemon, we've got to call one Audrey.
Yeah, definitely.
Audrey 2. Audrey 2's in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Captain Booty, go! Avenge your fallen brother Beefy. Oh, that did bugger and all. Beef Prime, tough and bulky, says Swifty. Yes, he is. I think it's a he anyway. No, the booty has been paralyzed. Nope, paralyzed and can't move. Oh boy. Yeah, they definitely need training up. Right, send out the big guns. Beef Prime, go! He's probably going to die as well, but he needs to at least weaken it down a bit. Oh, he's got Ice Wind. Go! Freeze it to death. He did. To death with a critical. Chunk. I forgot we had Chunk. Colonel Chunk. Easy. Easy. And snipe! That's not a snipe, but I'll take it. I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch, and there's snakes that half stick out the ground, and they look like some of the plants. So I keep looking at them going, ooh! Oh. Big spaghetti monster. We shouldn't fight that though. I think he's like level 40. But look at him. Big spaghetti. Let's see. Can I? No. I thought that was a tree I could harvest. If we do some grinding for the next 13 and a half minutes, that might give us the strength we need to have the edge in battle, as it were. Oh, fuck you. 69, get him. Oh no, Bubbles, his one weakness. How did you know? Bite the duck. Peking duck. Did I tell you as well that Magikarp's official like Pokédex entry calls him pathetic?
Yeah, you did tell me.
That was the wrong Pokeball. 69 avoided the attack. Good man. Now bite it, and keep biting it until it's dead, or until you die, because then I'll get someone to fit in your position. Oh, it's a bite war. But who bites the hardest? It's the 69. Ghastlies are turning up. Which is weird, because as far as I know, he's one of the very few Pokemons in the cartoon that were actually able to speak. And Misty tried to beat him using the same way you would beat a vampire. Like showing him a cross and garlic and shit like that. Oh, hello. Who are you? Survey Corps got requests for you. Got some time. Rosalia. Or Rosalia? Maybe? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. But if we've got time, we will enslave some Rosalias for her. And then write down our information in our book for science. And then put away any excess stuff. Like this, and this, and this. Oh no! My balls! I want those back. Oh, this, however, I can actually use. The good shit. And give it to Beef Prime and power him up. Make his defense better. So I think we healed up. We grabbed those. Alright, let's do some more grinding. So how are you, chat? You got anything to say? Any interesting stories? Ugh, right between the eyes. Ghastly. I wonder if I can... No. Oh, no, it did make it over. Just didn't go far enough. And neither did that one. Oh, he saw me through the rock. That's clearly how this game works. Oh yes, of course, I forgot. Some of the ghost Pokemon can't hurt beavers. Beavers are the ultimate enemy of ghosts, don't you know? Because of their type.
Normal.
Ghost attacks don't work on normal Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, you bugger. Nah, got you that time. And the backstab.
I can't really imagine normal attacks working on ghost types either. Wouldn't they just go through them?
Actually, I'm not sure what kind of attack I used on that ghost then, if it's earth or normal. Ah, fucking hell. Fine. Get him, 69. Right on top of the head. Do you see him headbutt it away?
Yeah.
Venoshock. Oh no, 69. Hold on. Oh no. Wait, is that... What kind of attack is that? Is it dark? I think it's dark. But apparently dark works on ghosts. And it's super effective. Right, we're going to have to tag out 69. Yeah! Right on the end of his nose. Oh, but he broke out. So heavy balls goes in. However, conked him on the back of the head. We get an extra go. So... Oh, I would do 2 in a row, but... Bite him! Bite his nose. Take it as a trophy. And we win. Does anyone remember that old game Duck Hunt? Can you imagine a Pokemon version where it's Psyduck you have to shoot down?
I'm things where a bunch of ducks run past the screen, you have to shoot them.
Yeah. On the original Nintendo system, the NES, there was a game called Duck Hunt, and what made it oh, that one's asleep. Capture it. What made it famous was that it had a gun with it, a light gun. It was one of the first ever ones that people could use at home. And it was like you were a duck hunter. Why are you not being captured? And like ducks would fly up and you had to shoot them. And it was famous because not only just for the gun, but because if you won, then there was this iconic dog that would come out with one in his hand and be like, hey! And then if you lost, it would come up and giggle at you, to which everyone would then start shooting the dog. I get to play it in real life, but with pigeons. Yes, Vaughn is an exterminator. Except you don't have Tank there to retrieve the pigeons once you've shot them. Oh, that was asleep, whatever it was. It was grass. Grass was asleep and I tried to catch it. No, it was a voodoo. And then there's a Psyduck having a bath. And now he lives with me. Oh, got him in the eye. Oh, you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon so hard you take its eye out, and now it has a Pokeball for an eye forever. It's drowning, I think. Bidoof's drowning. Look, it's completely under the water.
Oh dear.
Bite it again. Good. You have earned a meal today, Bidoof. Feast on Psyduck. Whee! All I've got left. Oh. Someone messaged me on Facebook. Yep. Okay. Sneak attack on this one. I like how it claims we caught it unaware. We threw a Pokeball at it. It broke out. It knew we were around. And then we hit it on the back of the head and it went, oh, where'd that come from? Now he's going to get... Oh, no. He's still unaware. Still stunned. Okay, I've never known a stun to last longer than 2 turns. But I'm glad it did. Because it's an easy kill. Audrey 2 is down. Now we're moving over to the... Okay, I don't know what that is, but... Oh, it's a Parasect. It's a big mushroom. See, with attacks like that, Stun Spore and everything, they work more reliably for the AI than they do you, I think. Pretty sure of it. So, he paralyzed it and then poisoned it. This thing just likes to see things suffer. Although the paralyzing doesn't seem to have taken proper effect. And neither did the poison because it died before it had anything to do with us. Go Pokeball! Alright, babe, you're a vivid anime fan. You know, for frame of reference, you know those dramatic Sailor Moon transformations?
Magical girl transformation.
Yeah, those. What's an anime you've watched where a transformation like that has been completely unnecessary?
That's a hard one because I don't watch many magical girl animes.
I know, but have you not watched an anime where something like that has happened? And you're like, why was this here?
I'm really trying to remember one.
Ah, I got hit by poison. I'm fine. Bidoof is not. Get back here, heavy balls. Let's send out Chunk.
I feel like I saw one recently that I was like, this feels out of place. But I don't remember what it was.
Tell you what, right. The other day when I was playing this on my main profile, the Switch pissed me off and it got yeeted. Because I was fighting a Pokemon and it was like 10 levels below the one I was using. So like, well, I'm just doing this for XP, whatever. And my Pokemon somehow missed this weak one 4 times in a row. Somehow. I was calling bullshit. Now, normally it wouldn't matter, but because mine is dying and that one is yet to be hit, I was getting pretty pissed off that a level 40 was dying to a level, like, 28 or whatever it was. Right, let's heal up while we're here. And then we've got 1 minute 45 seconds to do some more grinding in hopes that this next battle will be easier. Ooh, more dust. More drugs to give to our Pokemon to make them stronger. So this one we give to Beef Prime and increases HP to 4. And then these, let's see. Beef Prime increases defense by 2 more levels. Whee! Whee! Yeah, on the defending the... Oh no, NG Plus at the minute, they're playing Mario Party. Yeah. And Ash and Finn are doing a collab with them. I can only imagine how Ash is making... But the thing is that whenever they have Ash on the stream, they have to say that it's not PG and it's not family friendly.
They can't just tell him to behave.
No, because Ash will not behave. No, because Ash will not behave.
Yeah.
You tell him, Ash, please don't say fuck, and he'll say it twice.
Yeah.
Twice in one sentence just to annoy you. Okay, so 69 is down. Send out the next one. Heavy balls.
Deadpool behaves better than
Yeah. You know what? That's a strange comparison, but it's 100% accurate.
Yeah, because when he's told he's only allowed 1 foot, he only says 1 foot. And he says as much in the thing.
Oh, the battle is ready and there are 8 units on the field. That might result in a loss. But we will check in a minute. First, let's finish this fight. Just like that. Okay. Game paused. Battle ready. Alright, team. Let's do this. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Mike put a unit on there as well. Wait, a spell. I forget what this one does. Debuffs all nearby enemies, enemy healing and defense at the start of the battle. Okay. Put it there. That should get a few people in it. And go. Here we go. Go, team, go. Go, team, go. Well, I think that debuff has helped quite a bit. Who's the chocolate Centaurian up there? But we won! What's inside? So Vaughn gets the most kills, so that means he gets a Musketeer scroll. And then either out of Mike or Vaughn, they're going to get a Vampire scroll, and the winner is Mike. Mike got a Vampire scroll. Well, he got 2 of them. Meanwhile, I will collect 40 of those. And is that a unicorn? A bronze unicorn war beast skin. I can replace the bear with a war beast. No, there you go, babe. Look, bear, now a unicorn.
Hey.
Magnificent. Alright, on to the next fight then, which is this one. Alright, so let's test out the unicorn shot. Actually, no, this is a easier fight, so we'll save it for a big one. So let's get the Punk Paladin out. Alright, place your units down, everyone, and let's win this thing. What were we doing? Oh, yes. I need to go and heal up again now, because We lost the unit. 69 is down, and we need to go heal him up and then go fight some bandits known as Ms. Fortune. Miss Fortune, rather. Meanwhile, get out this sexy deer, as you call it. Sexy deer, slutty dog. What's your next animal-related compliment or insult?
Honey, no, neither of those have been insults.
Oh, honey, no.
Oh, honey, no.
That's what you said. Oh, honey, no, neither of those have been
I
insults.
just said I'll have you know.
Oh, right.
Neither of those have been insults.
It's a burned-out campfire. Really? Because it still looks usable. Now, who might you be? Not some stray traveller from the look of you. There's only one reason people go poking around here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us free, aren't you? I could just be exploring. I mean, you're not the centre of my world.
She has some fucking hair gel going on there.
Yeah, I've always said that anime characters must spend a fortune on hair gel. Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly before we show this poor fool how long he was to assume he could ever beat us. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Dude, these three annoy me so much. Why, Kizzy? Out of genuine curiosity. Thought you spotted a four-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you seeing double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover you can't pick. What if, like, and I'm Steph. Hey.
The expressions these characters are pulling, they remind me of, like, when you get a character in an anime that's, like, completely stone-faced but makes a bunch of puns.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
Swifty like, oh, sisters, please don't crush me. Heads I win, and tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest. Coin. But I'm definitely not your good luck piece. I say it like that because me and Akka have been watching some of the old Scooby-Doos, and in the Mummy episode, it keeps going around going, coin, coin.
Coin.
Kizzy goes, I don't know, they just do. Is there a guinea pig Pokemon? Because I feel like Kizzy should be making an army of those. We're the infamous bandit trio, the Miss Fortune Sisters. And your luck's just run out. So has the Switch's ability to work, apparently. I'm not joking. The Switch just broke. Which is why it's frozen. But I don't know if it's broke as infixable or... Alright, more technical difficulties. Let's get going. Entertain people.
I can't entertain anyone.
Be perverse.
No.
Be happy. Be horny.
Be bursting with rage.
Well, the Switch is fine. Chat, quick, ask Akka anything.
Yeah, ask me anything.
Which Pokemon do you want to fuck?
I already said Bidoof because of that ass.
That ass.
Kizzy said maybe it's the port.
Well, the thing is, I can pull it out the dock and it's fine. See? Right. I know I look like I'm going to try and snap it here, but...
Will you go to dinner with me? Ooh, wine and dine me.
Who said that?
Kizzy.
Will you go to the prom with me?
I missed my prom. I got a laptop instead.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's back.
Okay. Now my next question. Is it working properly? Let me handle this, sisters. I'll only hurt him a little. Kinky. Yes, it's working. Okay. Come on, Toxicroak. Let's douse this fool in poison. Zach, I need a fit check. Aw, fuck Pog, says Swifty. Let me see that onesie. What? Alright, first off, Kizzy, what's a fit check? I've never heard that before. And it's a Captain America onesie. Hold on. I have to model for your friend. I am Chris Evans. And that was the end of the bit. Okay. Fit check. Stand up and show me the fit. What fit? Do you know what she's on about?
Fit.
Yeah. She says, fit check. Stand up and show me the fit.
I think they just meant the onesie.
Oh no, we are friends, Kizzy.
How it fits you.
Oh. We are friends, Kizzy. It's just that you're more friends with Akka because you are... Oh, outfit check. Okay. But you're more friends with Akka because you're both horny for each other. Okay. The bandit coin challenge you to battle. You already did the fit check. Alright, well, glad I can be of assistance. I've never heard of fit check before. No, it's going to stab it. Well, there goes 69. Okay, heavy balls, come on out. I mean, I can be horny for you too if you want. Talk off stream. Okay. Get him, heavy balls. Headbutt him in his balls. And then headbutt him again. Yeah. F, says Kizzy. Yes, F69, everyone. And then F heavy balls. That was croaking, says Swifty. Alright, next up, Chunk. Come on. Because we send the little ones out and then the big ones. Go get him, Chunk. Whoops, wrong attack. There goes Chunk. Captain Booty, your turn. See, if I didn't use the wrong attack, I think we could have won. Go Swift. Swift never misses, but Swift did kill this time. I am not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than ploughing fields for the Galaxy team. It's still better than ploughing. Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me even after I've left. Take the blasted fragment and go. Just leave us alone. All I had to do was defeat one of you and you all ran away. Thing is though, it's something I've never understood with a Pokemon show. It's like you decide everything with a Pokemon. A 10-year-old goes into Giovanni's headquarters and defeats him in a Pokemon battle and he's like, well, I guess my plans of world domination are done for. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure. He's like, if he beat him in a Pokemon battle, he would have just gone, kill him. Yes, kill Ash Ketchum. A child will not stop my world domination plans. I mean, the nuke's right here. It's ready to go. All I have to do is push the button. But it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All the effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? Goodness, how selfless of you, to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all we have. And I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. And only me, because I doubt they're going to attack anyone else. Kizzy says her tummy hurts. Have you eaten more cheese? That's gone off. Remember that those ancient verses tell us. Why is it, in days of spring, beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy Fool. And they're away. Meanwhile, the Pokemon is trying to kill us. Oh no, apparently not. Although there is a Pokemon to be killed. Get him, Beef Prime. It's a mushroom spider. Okay, so does anyone want to hear about Dover and the... Oh, she's out. And the very strange situation we found Dover in. The vermin gave me the stomach bug. Aww.
So, like...
Babies didn't mean to.
Well, I was worried that she had scale rot, and we took her to the vet, and I was freaking out because I was thinking, like, okay, she might have scale rot, we can get it treated because it looks like we caught it really, really early. Like, it doesn't look that bad. But if I couldn't figure out why, like, what caused her to get it, then I couldn't fix it, because the thing was, none of her substrate was damp, and that's how snakes get scale rot. They sit on damp substrate. So I was freaking out trying to, like, figure out how it could have happened. The vet looks her over, and she just looks really shocked for a minute. And then she goes, this isn't scale rot. This is more like her scales have been dyed by a chemical reaction. And we chatted about it for a bit, and it turns out Dover's allergic to coconut. Which is so bizarre. It's like something I've never heard of snakes having allergies before. Yes. And it got to the point there I was like, I just couldn't believe what she was saying, so I just started laughing, because what do you even say?
Turns out you have the only snake in the world allergic to coconut.
I mean, I'm sure others exist.
I know, but
it must be really fucking rare.
What was the other thing as well? We also found these hard scales on her back, and we were concerned that that might have been scale rot as well. It turns out they're bruises for when she's been falling off her branch. Because she's a clumsy baby. In other news, though, she is actually shedding.
Oh, her eyes are going.
Yeah, her eyes are going blue, and she's begun the shedding process. That was a depressed-looking fly trap. Okay. So, I know the reward is still there, but for anyone who might still be here and listening, please don't redeem that now. I will turn it off for the next stream, but the reason we say that is because you're not supposed to handle snakes while they're going through the shedding process. So we want to try and touch her only when necessary, which is to give her the iodine and the cream she needs for her bruises. Oh yeah. But she's given the Pearl Clan all she has. Ever since she was young, she lived her prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of the almighty Sinnoh. Oh, tell a random useless fact? I will, Swifty. Let me go and grab the book. Okay, Swifty. Your random useless fact is... Having never previously viewed a single episode, Andrei Akimov spent a week locked in a glass cube in a theater in Moscow, Russia, watching the entire first 7 seasons of Game of Thrones. He watched the TV for 10 hours every day and was only allowed to leave the cube to go to the toilet. Why? Why would you do such a thing? And I wonder if he was disappointed with the finale as everyone else was. I don't think she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. Rather, I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Poor guy, yeah. Hold the door. Anyway, I do hope you're able to calm Ursulana's frenzy ass face. I wonder how long that took then. If he spent 10 hours a day watching a Game of Thrones, I don't know how long an episode of Game of Thrones lasts, because I don't watch Game of Thrones either. And I haven't watched Game of Thrones ever. Well, not a full episode. I've seen bits. So how long is an actual episode? A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. No shit. I'd be pissed off if I was running a business and there was a monster going around eating all my customers. Probably an hour, so he spent... And how many episodes are in a season? So, because that means he's watched 10 hours an episode, and depending on the seasons, he's been in there... Let's say there was like 10 episodes per season. He's been in that queue for around at least 70 hours watching Game of Thrones. Oh, so you've come to bother me again. Wait, he was allowed to leave to go to the toilet. Could he not eat? Or did someone bring him food? Well, come as often as you like, but it won't change my mind. This wall fragment. What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? My eyes are wide. I am in shock. Can you tell by my wide eyes and my big open mouth? If you and Aka were to take it in turns forcing each other to watch a certain series or movie, what would it be? Well, technically I'm forcing Aka to watch the Star Wars films, and we're going to be watching the 4th one soon. Why go out of your way like that to help a complete stranger like me? I guess you're that eager to calm Ursulana, huh? That's right. I admit I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursulana. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. Here it is in my empty hand. And there we go. Good as new. Unknown. Unknown? Unknown. Unknown. Let me read what it says. All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other. Like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many times, but this is the first time I've truly understood what it means. Maybe this is the almighty Sinnoh's guidance. What is your name then, boy? I am Assface. I see. Assface. What a peculiar name. I'm waiting at some point for someone to go, Assface, isn't that a nice name? Swifty has asked us if you could force me to watch a series or movie, what would it be?
I mean...
Actually, you know what? You are forcing me to watch a film.
I am forcing him to watch Mean Girls.
Yeah, Mean Girls is what she's forcing me to watch.
And we made a bet, because you don't think you're going to like it, do you? So
nope.
I said, if you end up liking it, you have to wear cat ears on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
And you've not come up with what I have to do if you don't end up liking it.
Yeah.
Now I just have the concern of you're going to go into it thinking I'm not going to like this, and therefore you won't like it. But I'm hoping the film will be good enough anyway to, like, persuade you.
Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursulana. It's true that Ursulana has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he'll return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for. Am I right? Ursulana prefers to stay on Sludge Mound. Please join me there when you're ready. We'll do a bit of grinding first, and then we'll get to you. I should have done this off stream, but we've been quite busy the last few days, sorting out the baby and stuff. And Aka's been busy all day, because she do a proud thing. Well, so she did something I'm proud of her for.
I cleaned out my wardrobe. Yeah.
While that doesn't sound like... While that doesn't sound like anything particularly amazing, all I'm going to say, without going into too much detail, is concerning the difficulties that Aka has, something like that is very hard to do.
Why are you trotting around it? We've literally said I have ADHD on stream.
Because I can't remember... Well, one, I don't remember us doing that, and two, I wasn't sure how comfortable you'd be with me saying it.
No, I'm fine.
Your mum wants to know, so I'll message her later and tell her. Let's see. Evening. How goes the Pokemons? We're about to go fight the big bear, Mike. But first we have to go fight Audrey. Because the one that was asleep stayed in the ball and this one didn't. Oh, fuck. That really shows how big Prime Beef is.
Yeah.
He's ready. Look at him. His war cry. He wants to kill. He wants blood. He wants the blood of vegetables. How goes Dynasty Warriors, Mike? Have you made friends with Lu Bu yet? You know what I've just realised as well, and I'm hoping that this isn't actually a thing in Dynasty Warriors. Even though it could potentially be historical accuracy, you could argue it to be. Oh god. So, some of the characters in Dynasty Warriors are related. And in Empires, you can marry people. I don't know whether or not they're actually going to make it so you can marry your siblings.
I mean, fair enough. I mean...
Ah, Moonbear. Awesome.
I don't know enough about... Is it feudal Japan?
No, China is Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Like, I don't know enough
during
about
the Edo era.
Well, I mean, like, in a lot of places in history, like, that was kind of a normal thing. I mean, it definitely was normal for Egyptians, like ancient Egyptians.
What, to marry siblings?
Oh, God, yeah, like, all of them were at it. Like, all of the pharaohs? I never know how to pronounce it.
Pharaoh, yeah.
All of the pharaohs were fucking related to each other.
Siblings.
Siblings.
This is my sister. This is my brother.
Like,
we are siblings and we care for each other.
I have no idea if that was a thing in China, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of our royal family, like going back in history, did the same thing as well. Actually.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's always been a thing.
Kizzy says, I had every intention to clean today, but I just want to sleep and feel better because the vermin she works with made her ill. Mike goes, Moonbear, awesome. And yeah, me and Lu Bu are BFFs now. Have you killed anyone yet? Because the current playthrough I'm doing, because I completed one campaign on it, and then I am playing the next one as an evil character. So anyone who doesn't join my army dies. And I just got this mental image of there only being like 5 people left in all of China, and they all work for me. She wants to look.
You know what? I actually think she's hungry. Because we were feeding her every 2 weeks, and since she's gone up to bigger rats, we were moving it to 3 weeks. So tomorrow is a feeding day. So I think she's actually just looking for food.
Yeah, Dover right now is putting her nose up against the glass. And although that was a bit weird, how she just faded out of view there. She's like, Mom, I'm hungry. Mom. Lois, Mom. What's the prettiest Pokemon, says Swifty? I can only go from 1st and 2nd gen. Eevee's adorable. I think I'd have to go with Eevee. Well, see, Eevee's cute. But in terms of pretty, I'd probably say Ninetales. Mike says, no, I've just been letting them leave, but I'm going to do an evil playthrough also and execute anyone who doesn't join me. Jabba laugh. She really wants to get out. Mum! Akka! There's just this little snake head going along the bottom like this.
She doesn't want to get out, she wants feeding. Liz, I can't just defrost a rat in my hands in the next 2 minutes.
Sadly, baby, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. It takes 6 hours to defrost a rat. Oh, look. Ooh. Sad baby. I blow water at the ghost. Killed it. There's an anime called Mob Psycho that I used to watch. And there's a guy in it called Reagan. And he pretends to be like this professional ghost hunter and things like that. And I'll tell you when you get back. Blow more water at the ghost. Oh, you're getting the charger. So Mob Psycho. And a guy in it called Reagan pretends to be like a professional ghost hunter and psychic, but he's not at all. His friend Mob is the psychic and the ghost hunter and things like that. And he's just this kid with like no emotions, and all he has to do is just go like that, and he beats a ghost.
I think you've told me about this, and I think you said it reminded me of a character from Psyche K.
And what was the point of the story again? Oh yeah, there's a part right at the beginning. This couple come up to him to exorcise a ghost that's infested this warehouse they've just bought, and he goes up to it and just starts throwing salt at it. And the ghost is just covered in salt, and he goes, "You know that the salt has to be purified, otherwise it doesn't work." And and he still never learns. So Reagan, thing is though, if you were to talk about him in D&D, his charisma stat is so high that his deception you can cross out and just write bullshitting. He got really lucky in it one time though. Spoilers for anyone. That lightly salted ghost, says Kizzy. But there's a part where he's fighting against like the big bad psychics or whatever they are. And he's basically bullshitted all the henchmen that he's here to... he's an inspector. Oh no, he's actually the boss of the enemy syndicate. And to let him in and like let him go where he needs to go. And then when he gets found out, he starts bullshitting that he's really powerful. And he tricks all the henchmen and just says, "Look, go. You're not part of this fight. Go and live your life." And they all run away. It's like, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." Meanwhile, the 5 psychics go to fight him. And he gets stabbed in the back and dies for like 5 seconds. Then he gets back up and everyone's like, "What? He's actually got these powers?" And it turns out that the way Mob works is that when his emotions get the best of him, depending on which emotion it is, his powers change. So like if he gets angry, he just turns into this massive force of destruction. If he's sad, then time rewinds. Yeah. When he's grateful, his powers transfer into somebody else. So because he's grateful for Reagan suddenly becomes this super massive powerful guy, and he's just grabbing this katana that one of them's got. You go, "Oh, plastic swords." Pfft, don't make me laugh. It is a good anime. Even if sometimes it does feel a bit short because Mob is just overpowered.
You get that with a lot of animes, to be fair.
Yeah. There's a tree between you. I'm not sure if it's actually in the way though. It's slightly in the way. That's half cover in D&D. He bit the ghost to death because apparently biting someone is a dark element attack. I'm gonna catch a giant mushroom. Ugh. Did I though? No. Throw another one. Snipe it for the bush. Have you been enjoying the Time Splitters game? I have, Swifty. I've enjoyed them since they first came out. Fuck off. Threw 2 Pokeballs at you and it didn't work. Really. I have, Swifty. When I found out that they were on the Xbox Marketplace, I was very happy. Unfortunate that the first one never made it on there, but to be honest, the first one, although it is enjoyable, it's not as good as 2, and Future Perfect is just as good as 2. Do the crab walk, or the spy walk. See, that's a joke that only a few of you are going to get. Because I'm old and worthless. That's what Ash... Well, he only said half of that to me because it was his birthday a few days ago. So he went, "I'm old." And I went, "Same. I don't want to be old. Same." Ooh. Blue. Can I get that from here? Nope. In reality, that Pokemon would have drowned. TF2. Kizzy gets it. Alright. Oops. It's time for another war. 13 units on the field this time. Okay, let's go, team. Oh, no, spell. Keep forgetting I've got that. I'll put it on that thing. Go. Hey! Oh, who did the most damage? It's Elon Take Me to the Moon. He wins a Berserker Scroll. And I will collect this. Whoops. And this. Okay, everyone, on to the next map. So we can either take down a giant Venusaur bases for a gold chest, or we can go to the silver chest and take down a load of bases, slimes, tanks, and units. Which would we prefer, gold or silver chest? Kizzy says her boyfriend has a stuffed spy crab. That sounds amazing. If we take the silver out, we can then go to the loyalty skin chest, which has a 15% chance for captains to get a skin. Viewers get increased skin drop chances as they unlock more loyalty slots. But if we go the gold route, we can go gold, silver, and then purple. Mike says silver. Anyone else got an opinion? What's the green one? Loyalty token chests. Viewers unlock more loyalty chest rewards as they win more battles with you. Silver. Everyone says silver, so silver we go. Okay. Let's bring out a barbarian. Oh, for some reason it won't let me put it down. Barbarian. There we go. So place your units down and let's get this thing done. Whoops. Right. Slightly funny story now as well. Does anyone here know Bo Burnham? Because there's a song he has, and there's a line in it which perfectly summarizes me and Akka. And the line goes, here's a tip for straining... It's about being on the internet. And one of the lines goes, here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. Oh yeah, I forgot that 3 of my Pokemon are still knocked out. We will return to camp, and we'll also go back to base, because we're going to do a side quest, if it's available, to get some new clothes, which could potentially aid us in making a Bidoof uniform. So if we head back to base, talk to the professor, get paid, get XP. Oh. Ass face. I think you've got something stuck on you. Where? Oh, that's my Bidoof head. Oh, it's an Unown. And he's off. Was that a Pokemon? Come to think of it, Volo did mention that there were carvings that resembled writings on the walls of the Solcion ruins. But supposing that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings are actually likenesses of these very Pokemon. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species in your Pokedex, Assface. Unown. The Unowns are cute.
Are those little eyeballs?
They're the eyeballs, which are all basically letters of the alphabet. What's this now? Letter-like markings seem to have appeared in the section I've just added. And that was your Arc phone I just heard? If your mysterious device is reacting to this new species, I wonder what this could mean. Yeah, basically means have a look at your Unowns. Right, we've caught 18 Pokemon, 18 new prisoners of war. And we got paid 5 grand for it. Then when it comes to the actual Pokedex, Research level 7, blah, 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 blah. Decent amount, but how much XP? Did we get 1200? No, we got 650. Anyway, return to the village. I must gather side quest to complete my uniform to become the ultimate Bidoof commander. Jubilife village, rather. Alright, here we go. So she wants me to catch hippos for her. You should have a glimpse of the future. There's no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you? Definitely! I see. Well, I have the duty of making this village more fashionable too. Let's study fashion together. You're part of the Survey Corps, am I right? Please, I ask you lend me your talents. I've been told that hippopotas, which can be found around the Crimson Mylands, have different appearances based on their gender. I feel like if I were able to see and compare them, it would inspire me to create new designs for my clothing. Please, could you show me both a male and a female hippopotas? Thank you.
I'm assuming, anyway.
Let's go and get some hippopotas. Heffalumps. Let's go get some heffalumps. Although, wasn't the heffalump an elephant?
Yeah, it was.
I can't say the gruffalo because that was like a buffalo. But the main question is, are any of them thicker than Beef Prime?
No, none of them will be thicker.
There is no one with more thickness than Beef Prime. I need to get my horsey. There we go. Out of the way, Paris. Ah, boy. See, I can't swim yet because I haven't got the fish. That's in the next area. And in the news today, a 15-year-old child drowned as it rode a Pokemon into deep waters. And that's all that ever happens in this region. Although, having said that, there is actually a side quest you do involving that Pokemon that kidnaps children by pretending to be a balloon. Excuse me. Alright, hippos. Hippos. Hippos, here we are in the Mudlands. You'll see how clean my clothes are? Even rolling in dirt does not make me dirty. Oh god. That thing looks stoned. I thought Swift missed then. I was going to be pissed because Swift always... I think Swift always goes first and never misses. Though, if you drown, you create a paradox since you're from the future. That is true. My death could destroy the world as we know it. Or change it. God damn it. Look at him go. He's enjoying himself. Gravelar is loving life. Until I hit him in the back of the head. Just a heads up, by the way, Bidoof and Bibarel are both very weak to fighting moves. Ah, yeah, I found that out the hard way, Mike. But unfortunately, these are all we're allowed, so we've just got to... I'll have to grind them off screen so that they can take a punch as well as give it. Alright, you know who Jack Whitehall is?
Nope.
So he's a comedian, and I don't like him because I just don't think he's funny. But there's a story he's told on stage about Jeremy Kyle. About when he apparently, and I don't think this story's true, but apparently he went to a Jeremy Kyle recording and he was sat in the audience and there was a guy on it called Spider, and he came out dressed as a chav and like he had a tattoo on his face and things like that and blah blah blah, and everyone's like, oh, he's the baddie, he's definitely the baddie. And like the situation of the show was, oh, my husband is, my baby's boyfriend wants custody of the child or something like that. And Jeremy Kyle doing what he does, trying to like aggravate people and get a reaction out of them for the sake of TV. He was aggravating Spider by saying like, I bet you take drugs and stuff, and he went, yes, at one point I was on drugs, Jeremy, but I went and got help once I had my child, and now I've been clean for 2 years. And like everyone clapped and things like that. So Jeremy Kyle tries to rile him up again. So, oh, okay, you're off the drugs, but I bet you've not got a job to support this child. Actually, Jeremy, a few months after I was clean, I actually got a job in a business where I am now one of the highest paid members there. So, and things like that. So he tries to rattle him up one more time, and everyone is on Spider's side at this point. And then apparently he ruins it with this next one when he goes, oh, so what about your history of violence? And he goes, well, Jeremy, my philosophy is if a woman can give a punch, she can take a punch. Like, not the best thing to say, Spider.
Not the best thing to say, but I'm also like...
There is truth to it, though.
The implication there being that his wife or ex-wife used to hit him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like... I feel like you're turning sort of like, should spouses hit each other into, is it okay for a woman to hit a man but not the other way around?
Ah! Geodude jump out of nowhere. The story is true. My mum used to watch. Is it really? I wasn't sure about that one. Let's see. Yeah, every now and then I'd watch Jeremy Kyle just to watch things, but I'm like, yeah, he's such a cunt.
He is. Stand Jeremy Kyle.
Let's see, what did I miss?
Phases where I love watching like reality TV just because like it's so fucking stupid.
Swifty says it's true, I never missed. Mike says, just a heads up. Mike says, use grit gravel to upgrade their stats. I certainly have been doing.
But the people on those shows are assholes.
Yeah. I can't help but think like there are people that apply to it have got genuine problems and want help. But it's like it wouldn't make good TV, or as it seems to be tradition with Jeremy Kyle, not ugly enough.
I'm also like, I don't know, I just think people who go on there wanting legitimate help need to go to like actual therapy and
Yeah.
marriage counselling and stuff like that, not fucking Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah. People say the same thing about Jerry Springer, but I think Jeremy actually admitted while the show was going on that it was all scripted. We lost Booty. Booty's down. Medic!
It's kind of like the thing with embarrassing bodies, where I'm always like, I feel bad for the people who go on there and they go like, oh, I'm so anxious about like this and I'm so embarrassed to tell people, but then I'm always like, well, why didn't you go to the doctor and keep it private?
Yeah, why did you have to get on TV for it?
Yeah, it's just, you've done the opposite of what you wanted.
Lee Evans has a joke about, why does that always come on at tea time? So what's your problem? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, really. See, I've got this very strange growth on my ball sack, so I want you to take that camera and point it so the whole country can take a huge, great big gander at my fun pouch in high def. Oh no, he can't see the Geodude because he sprayed mud in his eyes. So he can't bite the rock, which would also break his teeth. Mud slap, baby, mud slap. Bite it! Bite it with your singular grotesque tooth. It does make me wonder if, like, in the Pokemon world, there's ever been someone who's just been so sick of the Pokemon fight going the way it is that he just decides to run in and kick the Geodude in the face. Oh yeah, Scott, out of curiosity, how is your Cyberpunk download going? Now that it's supposedly been reprogrammed or whatever for the next gen consoles to look even better, so that you can watch your giant cock swing around in even better pixel quality now. Also, what was that? Oh, it's Graveler. A space distortion seems to be forming. Oh boy. We're not strong enough to take those on yet, unless we do actually take the Kizzy strategy and just hide in the grass and throw things. Also, I forget to tell you that the move teacher at the village can teach Beaver's moves like water, ice, and fighting moves. Yes, we did that with some of them. We didn't have the money for the rest of it, though. Okay, so why did that do a little damage and then a lot of damage? Beef Prime! Finish this bitch off. With ice or water, either's fine. Get him! Ugh. If you die now because you can't see something that's right in front of you. Got it. $69, check that hay bale. Or that giant SpongeBob house. Alright, I got a random question for you. So, you know when you go to something like a Comic-Con or an event similar to that? Yeah. How many people... Do you reckon if you stood in one of those big halls and it's just that murmur of people going... Blah, 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 whatever. If you stood in the middle of it and then just shouted the first half of SpongeBob, how many people do you think would finish it off?
Oh, everyone. Did I ever tell you about what happened when I was on the bus to a convention when I was like a teenager?
No.
And I swear when I've told this story before, I can see people looking at me thinking I am making it up.
Go on.
This actually happened.
Story time.
So, like, does anyone remember Robot Unicorn Attack? Like, back in the day, the fucking browser game. The first one, not the second one.
I think you've attempted to show me this.
Right, okay. So it had this song by a band called Erasure, and it was like, always I wanna be with you. It was like that song. And one time I was on a bus going to a convention in Manchester with my friends, and we were all in cosplay. And one of us
Hold on,
started
what were you in
singing
cosplay as?
Oh god, I don't remember now. Some anime characters.
Some anime character.
Like,
Kizzy knows.
It's a good game. Like, I do miss that game. The sequel's shit, like, compared to the original. Anyway, we were all sat on this bus. It wasn't packed by any means, but there was a decent amount of people on this bus. And I can only assume that the majority of them were all heading to this convention because that is the only explanation I can grasp at for what happened next. But one of my friends started singing that song from the game, and the entire bus, bar one really confused looking guy sat at the back, joined in. There was an entire bus full of people singing the song from Robot Unicorn Attack.
Yeah, just imagine the face of that one guy who's just sat there going...
Yeah, he looked so confused. He was like, what the fuck is happening? But I swear, whenever I tell that story, I feel like I'm making one of those Tumblr posts where it's like, and everyone clapped at the end. Like,
and everyone clapped.
No one fucking believes this story, but it happened.
Any more convention stories? Because I haven't got any interesting life stories.
I mean, I can't just come up with them off the top of my head. You need to sort of set me up with, like, something that'll remind me of something that's happened at a convention.
Alright, I'll try and set you up for a story, not necessarily a convention one. Do you want to tell the chat about the time you attacked a dog with a laptop?
No, I don't. Okay, so Chemo has a greyhound called Stoppy.
Chemo being one of her friends.
He's a really sweet dog. I mean, I'm assuming most people here in our Discord have met Chemo at some point. She has a dog called Stotty, who's really sweet. And she's a greyhound. And she had a habit whenever her parents were visiting with the dog. Stotty had this habit of sort of putting her snoot, like, on my lap. Or sort of, like, almost sliding it between my legs. and then I lift the laptop up and into her face, and it happened twice, and I feel horrible about it. I just whacked her in the face with a laptop.
I remember we were chatting in Discord once, and you said, and Chemo shared a picture of Stott, and you went, "That's not a dog, that's a deer." And we've been raided by the gays, Nathan and Gina. There's Gina, there's
Hey
Judizzle.
guys.
Oh, the team is actually pretty hurt. We should head back to camp soon. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How are you all doing? How did Mario Party go? Who won? Who got the most pissed off? John's here. Luigi's here. Hello, all of you. You just missed the story about how Acker attacks greyhounds with a laptop. Finn won. And what is Finn's prize? See, Finn's there, and he said Finn to say that he won.
Finn.
So it's just this idea of caveman Finn going, "Who won?" Finn won. Finn. Finn, great. Finn, good. Okay. Make some more revivivivs and some potions. A singular potion, a whole potion. Oh yeah, that was it. We were catching hippo. Oh no, we're actually going to go to the time distortion so people can actually see what they look like. We're going to attempt to catch Pokemon, but I'm not holding my breath because that would mean I'd stop breathing and I can't do it for very long. And it would also be a stupid thing to do. Come on. Come on. Be a good... There we go. Be a good deer. I've got to watch Ash make out with himself. How the hell is he going to do that? But Ash will find a way because it's Ash. Finn's prize was getting to see Ash make out with Ash and having to spend half an hour on an exercise bike. Whose exercise bike? Because it's probably going to need wiping down. Oh, look, it's an Onyx. Do you remember that Pokemon I said evolves by... you throwing liquid metal onto it?
Yeah, I think
There he is by the water, just curled up like Dover. If we do get an Onyx, we need to call it Dover if it's a girl. Judith says, "It would be a stupid thing to do," says Judith. Oh no, the beaver.
you can't get an Onyx in this because they're all beavers, unless we just have one Onyx.
This ghost just spat on my beaver.
How rude.
But then the beaver bit it, and we all lived heavily and happily ever after. Heavily because we put on weight because we've had good food from Gusto. Ah, right in the back of the head. How is the Bidoof army doing? Well, they're getting stronger. We're going to try, I think after the next Stream Raider battle, we will attempt to go and get an Alpha Bidoof again. Because we had a look before and it wasn't there. So we're going to see if it spawns at all. Skunk! Another prisoner of war. Finn says he's chafing. Is this because you're watching the stream on an exercise bike? Also, Gina and Finn are like that. Did we tell you that... we've told this to people here already, but did we tell you that Dover is in fact allergic to coconut?
Yep.
And she's been turning pink because of it.
It's just as weird as it sounds. Like, I've never heard of a snake having allergies before. Neither have some of the people I've told who also know about, like, have snakes and know about snakes. It's so bizarre. Finn said, "I am chafing."
Yeah, because I think he's watching from an exercise bike.
Okay, so I tried switching Dover over to Coconut Husk, which is what a lot of the Ball Python owners use.
For context, this is the stuff you put to be the dirt on the vivarium.
Like the substrate for them. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people swear by Coconut Husk, and from what I've read, it sounds like a really, really good substrate for most Ball Pythons. Unfortunately, we don't have most ball pythons.
No, we have Dover. Certainly one of a kind.
We have the weird one that her scales had a chemical reaction to the coconut and started turning pink. And the underside of her started to get dyed brown. And I got so freaked out because I thought it was scale rot. And it wasn't. She's just weird.
Why are you like this?
Oh yeah, the other thing was she had like these really hard scales on her back, and I was worried that that could be part of the scale rot. And when I was telling the vet about this, I explained like, you know, what she's like and how she usually acts. It turns out they're from when she fell off the branch like multiple times in one day.
They're bruises.
And that's not like, because like it shouldn't have been too high for her. Basically, she's just clumsy. Like, so we're gonna try and lower the branch and also like make the substrate a little bit thicker around that part, just in case she still manages to fall.
I don't think I can reach the time distortion, so we're not gonna be able to do it now. But we will head back to camp, head up, and then go look for a Bidoof.
It's an awkward one, that, because I don't want to move the branch like too much, because I feel like she only really goes up there because she likes it in that dark little corner.
Yeah, ball pythons like climbing, which is why we put it high.
Not all of them. Like, like, they're really picky, like, and they're very individual, like, so there's no sort
Yes,
of,
this
like,
one is very individual.
yeah, because it's like some people say they don't like climbing, some people say they do, just like the same with soaking and basking and stuff. I think the thing is with her is she liked climbing up there because it was a dark little corner, whereas if I move it, it might not be the same anymore and she won't go up there, and I don't want to take that away from her. But I also don't want her to keep getting injured.
So I think we should get her a trampoline.
Good compromise.
Yeah. She likes to fall, means she'll like to bounce. Mike has put an epic chest Centaurion on the battlefield. That's what the chocolate figure was, okay.
I don't think she likes to fall, I think she's just clumsy.
Maybe she does like it.
I mean, would you like falling on your back all the time to the point where you were bruising it?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
You know, I googled the other day toys for snakes.
I've googled that before. There aren't many.
There aren't many. The thing is that it said like foliage and things for them to climb and things like that, which we've got. Have you gotten her hats yet? We might. Are you good at sewing? Because you might have to. No, because we probably just might commission someone to stitch one for us.
We've just got to be careful because it's like. I think we could probably get a couple pictures of her in a hat. It's just that they don't really like you going near their heads. And I have noticed that with Dover is when she's nice and relaxed, I have managed to actually like touch her head before, and she's let me. And then there are other times where I've sort of very slowly moved to, and she's still darted away. Like, how dare you? Why are you trying to touch my head?
I don't know why we returned to the village. Oh yeah, that's good. We've got to try and catch a Bidoof before the next big fight. Maybe she's trying to get you in a trust fall exercise and we keep failing. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. I did that in drill team, sorta. Had a roll that made bruises on my back. Then don't pressure her, my bee.
Her branch isn't even in there at the moment because we're waiting for some new substrate to come, and I'm gonna try and reorganize it when that comes, and try and sort of find a nice compromise between not taking it away from her but also making it a little bit easier in case she does fall off.
I also have this mental image because she's got newspaper down now instead of any sort of dirt or anything like that. I have this mental image of her occasionally going, "Oh, Argos is having a sale.
Yeah.
Rats 2 for 1. Frozen rats."
I can only think that she's probably sulking a little bit for that, because like when the vet was like, for a few days just put some newspaper in there, and then she sort of followed it up with, "I know it'll look really clinical and it like your snake might not enjoy it too much, but you're better off doing that." And I think the idea is it's kind of like a cleanse for her.
Hey, we got an XP suite. Which means that we can feed Bidoof a cube of potentially raw sugar. Oh, where did it go? Oh, maybe it's in the box. Oh well. Anyway, we could shove a box of sugar down Bidoof's throat and make him stronger, because that's how it works.
Yep, sugar rush.
Sugar rush. On the plus side, though, her eyes have started turning blue, which means she's going to start shedding soon, and we're hoping that will get rid of some of the brown scales.
That's a bit of a double-edged sword, that, because we've got to actually pick her up to put the cream on her.
Yeah, like I said to everyone before, although the reward is there, please don't redeem Show Us the Snake, because I forgot to turn it off for this stream. But while they're molting or shedding or whatever, you're not really supposed to handle them because...
I don't know. I just know you're not supposed to. Like, they're really particular when they're shedding. Like, a lot of them apparently start refusing food and stuff. I don't think she would, because we've never had any problems with her taking food before.
She was rubbing her nose up against the glass before, and I thought she wanted to get out, and I could think she's hungry. And it could be both, for all we know.
Well, it could be both, but I think, like, they do
Oh,
tend
God.
to...
Angry bug.
They do
No
tend
Bidoof.
to sort of come out and... it's kind of like hunting, I suppose, really. They do tend to come out and sort of hunt when they're hungry.
She's just looking at, like, if she could see the rats in the freezer for where she was going, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I was actually wondering if we'd be better off leaving feeding her until after she'd shed, especially like because we'll probably like. But thing is though, she's not really started shedding yet. Her eyes have only just started to turn.
It's time for the next battle. 15 units on the field. All right then. Oh, and the curse. Put it there. All right. Let's do a thing. To war. The armored Venusaur's coming out. That Snorlax head again. And the slime. And we did it! Good job, team. Whoever did the most damage, that was Mike. Mike, get out of the way. Mike wins a healer scroll. And then what did I get for that? A Limpad bronze badge and 5 common scrolls for archers. Okay, on to the next fight. Let's go after that blue chest, shall we? Because there's a chance that both of us, me and the viewers, could get a skin. So this is the one I'm actually going to use the unicorn on. So I'm going to put it there. Centaur World. So place your units down, everyone, and let's win us some skins. Now let's see if we can go catch these hippos to try and complete our Bidoof uniform. Or at least get one step closer to it.
Why, what are you getting from this?
If you show a Pokemon that have... Oh, it did it again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If you show her Pokemon that have different colours based on their gender... then she unlocks new clothing, and it's kimonos based on Pokemon patterns. Right, here we go. Tell another story.
About what? You need to set me up for something.
What's the stupidest anime con costume you've seen?
The stupidest cosplay I've ever seen.
Yeah, that.
I don't know. Like, I don't like shaming people's cosplays. All that's really coming to mind is sort of back in the day when people would just sort of, when like brunette guys would just sort of shove on a white shirt and claim they were going as Kira from Death Note, which I'm like, you know what, you do you. It was kind of funny because that doesn't look anything like a cosplay, but okay.
I got it working again, but I do need the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I don't like.
What's the best cosplay?
Best cosplay. I don't know. I've seen a really good David Bowie. I've seen a really good Jareth from Labyrinth cosplay before. That was really cool. Honestly, he leaves me to tell these stories. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even sure if this is picking up my voice, you know. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I'm really not that entertaining, guys.
Okay.
Why are you dying?
Am I?
Not you, Kizzy.
Oh.
Been sick since Wednesday. Oh. Hopefully it won't be for too much longer. You feeling any better? The bug. The tummy bug my kids gave me. Oh. Tummy bugs are the worst.
They are. I've only ever had one once, but it was a very unpleasant experience.
I only ever had a tummy bug once.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Wow. Nearly drowned again. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. Oh. Come here. I'm a gazelle. I'm a deer.
I was, but all of a sudden I'm feeling sick again. Yeah, that's the thing with tummy bugs.
The thing is that you forget about it and you feel fine, and then your body goes, oh, by the way, you're ill. You're like, oh, yeah. Tanglar! There is the fish Pokemon lets you throw Pokeballs from on top of it. So, just like terrifying all these fish, like Magikarp and stuff, while you're throwing Pokeballs at them from something bigger. Oh, fuck you, Tanglar. Get here.
I like Tanglar because they're a bit ugly. They just look like a bad hair day.
I'm not sure if anyone actually knows what they look like underneath all that. Oh, and now a fly trap wants to get involved. Oh, random useless fact from Gina. Okay.
I'm a gazelle. Did you say I'm a gazelle?
Yeah. I just jumped in the air and I went, I'm a gazelle. Okay. While waiting at Philadelphia International Airport for a flight to her home in Buffalo, New York, Shemika Campbell bent her body backwards and performed a limbo in the tiny space beneath the seats in the departure lounge. Her flexibility runs in the family, as both her mother and grandmother were also limbo dancers. So there you go. Someone got bored. Now Akka is intrigued, but someone got bored at an airport and decided to do a limbo under those uncomfy plastic chairs. Yes. Oh fuck. This might not be the best fight. Yeah, let's just run from this one. It's a lot easier to run away from fights now as well. Anyway, we're looking for hippos. Hip-ups. I don't know what... Is that frog still chasing me? Yes, it is. It's determined. Beef, take care of him. Oh, Zach, tell Gina about the guy being forced to watch Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'll tell you as well. The fact that I redeemed before was there was a guy, having never seen an episode of Game of Thrones, locked himself in a cube and watched 10 hours worth of Game of Thrones a day until he'd watched all of them.
Why?
I don't know. He was only allowed out when he was going to the toilet.
It's not the worst thing to just sit and binge, but it's just so... Like, I can't binge anything that serious. Like, unless I'm with people. Unless I'm watching it with other people.
See, I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but I'd just be looking like 10 hours of dicks and tits.
Yeah. But it's like, it's also, like, there's a lot of death in it.
Yep, the Red Wedding.
Yeah, but it's like, think about it of the context of you've been watching these characters for a while and you've actually grown a bit attached to them.
Yeah, I know. Hold the door is something that annoys people. It annoys Judith whenever I say it to her.
It doesn't annoy me, it just makes me sad. More for like, I feel like that character was fucked over by the story and by that particular plot, because it was like his only purpose was to just do that. And
Judith goes, what annoys me? When I say, hold the door! Good hell.
Like, I'm already a bit picky with, like, Chosen One storylines, but when you're Chosen One... Yeah. He does deserve better, because it's like, I'm already picky with Chosen One storylines, but when your Chosen One storyline literally has it so that another character's entire life suddenly revolves around helping you out of one particular hard spot and then dies, that's fucked up.
Right, I'm not sure if we've caught a male and a female. I need one with a brown nose. Oh, I know. Hippopapa. I'm looking for hippopapa. Yes, I think we've got both. Yes, we've got both. So let's head back to the village then. Hand in these Pokemon and hopefully get some Bidoof flavoured clothing. Yeah, we did. There they are. 3 little hippos. The modern day equivalent of the 3 little pigs. $50 XP for that one. We're almost to the next star, which then means we could potentially buy a suit. Return to the village. I'm the only future man in this village. That's a big ass walrus.
It is.
Right, I have gotten myself some wisps, so I need to see whether or not I can get a reward. $104? Fucking hell. Because Mike's found them all and he's marked them all on his map, so if I ever not want to look it up or whatever, I can just ask him. Alright, hello. I would like to tell you about your request. Your hippos. Here is male. And here is female. And here they are. Hippopotamus. With camouflage on their bodies for some reason. Wow! I never thought just a change in colour would lead to such a different impression for the same Pokemon. That's definitely inspired me. Give me just one moment. Please have a look at my newest entries in my shop's lineup. We will. It's time to go shopping. Buy clothing. Because we've got the mask. Now we need like a shirt. Cleavor kimono. Wide ear, large dots, checker, star. Insect, ochre, blue, amethyst, and Steven! Sadly, no. No Bidoof clothing as of yet.
Soon, though.
Soon, though. She's not asking me for the next bunch of Pokemon yet, though, so we've done some grinding. We might be able to take on the next fight now with slightly more, but still low confidence. I've got half an hour left, and we'll probably like finish. We'll make this next stream raider the last fight of the stream, and then maybe we'll end it when oh, I nearly did it again. My gazelle nearly drowned. We'll end it when we do the next big fight, or at least get ready to end it on the next big fight. And then off stream I will grind some more, so that we spend less time grinding on stream. Although, just a random question to anyone who's interested. If I was to do grinding streams where it was just like a chill and chat kind of thing, would anyone want to come? Oh. Give me back my deer. My gazelle. Wee. Gravlar. Thinks so these would be day streams. Kizzy says she'd join. Might be hard for Kizzy because of time differences, but she's up for it. Woohoo! Okay. Let's attempt to slay a bear. Bear. Over here, assface. Usalana is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I play my Celestica flute. Oh, they all only know this one tune and it sounds shit. I'm not too interested in the game anyway. I watch for you, so I'd have to... Aw, Gina. You know how to lie to me so well. You don't watch my streams for me. But I do appreciate everyone who does watch, though, seriously. Look, it's either a sad or a slightly confused bear. It's just the way his eyebrows are. Huh? And look at that booty. Now, show your mettle to Usalana. Show me your ability to harness the power of Beaver Booty.
Beaver booty.
Not allowed to catch him, though. Ah! That was a terrified bear scream face. Okay, Beef Prime is out. Okay, give it an icy win, boy. Oh, it was super effective. Oh, but that was also painful. Alright, if you're going to go down in 2 hits, then give me your war face. Ah! There he goes. She watches for the snake. She admits it. You've seen it. Gina watches for snake. That bear. No, that bear looks very terrified. Yeah. You can have her on stream again once she's finished shedding and is feeling better. We watch for the beavers. Beaver Booty. We only watch your streams because we like seeing you abuse that guy you sit next to. You know, I was watching one of their streams once where it was Lily and Nathan. And I was telling them about Stardew. and I told some details, like the things that make it sound interesting. Like, we could play together, you can raise a farm, you can get married, and you can raise dinosaurs. And I put that one at the end, thinking that's what Lily would go for. And then Nathan read it out, and Lily went, "Get married."
Yeah, I think I'm really telling you. That is adorable, though.
Finn has made it home with his husband, who's probably still making out with himself. "Ursulana, my poor darling, you must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let Mama make you feel better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It'll clear out any poison in a Pokemon's body. If poison's what's causing Ursulana's rage, this is sure to calm him down. We call it Toxigon." Bleh.
I'm so excited for the Stardew.
Did she just vomit on him?
Like, I'm excited to be getting back to Stardew.
Yes, on Monday we're playing Stardew with mods. Now, this is actually something I need to ask anyone in the chat who does genuinely have an answer. Does anyone know how to do a mod command so people can type in !mod and see what mods we're using? I think EP would know how. Yeah, it's a big list, but I think EP would know how to do it, so I'll probably ask him tomorrow. That bear and the big Bidoof are nearly the same fucking size. They really are, but Bidoof has the better booty. It's so potent that we can only use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursulana. There, dear Ursulana, you've calmed down now, haven't you? It's all very strange, though. He wasn't glowing. Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. Yes, well done. Stupid child. You're exactly right. When you quelled Cleavor's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way over here. I think if we were to give these characters voices, if I had like more liquid, because my throat is getting quite dry. What kind of voice do you think she'd have? Because I'm thinking like 40 a day Sue voice.
Yeah.
So 40 a day Sue voice is...
To get you a drink.
Yeah. Give me a drink and I'll do the 40 a day Sue voice for her for the rest of the stream. How was your weekend? Well, the weekend's just started, Finn. So, fine so far. How has your weekend been so far? I'm hoping to get another one of those 1001 games to play before I die videos out soon, but I need to get an arcade done first. I'm thinking maybe, for a while at least, the 1001 game series will replace Have You Heard? Because I don't want to like cover a game in one of those two and then find out it's in the book. Going to bed. Good night, lovelies. Night, Judith.
Night, Judith.
Okay. 40 a day, Sue. But no such strange light erupted from Ursulana if you're defeating him, nor was he glowing. God, I need a smoke. And what is this clinging to Ursulana's coat?
That sounds more like Danny DeVito.
You got what you deserved.
Yeah, it seems like some kind of powder.
You literally sound like the parrot from Aladdin.
That's Gilbert Godfrey.
That was it. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why.
I could do Gilbert Godfrey in her younger days where she sounded like Gilbert Godfrey. That girl from the Diamond Clan Arazu. Now why did she of all people find the need to come down and tell me about Ursulana, I wonder? What is happening, says Kizzy.
This one's easier because like you don't want to struggle too much with this.
I know. Well, she's old, so I've got to go with the old one. Okay.
Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play your Celestica flute for me, won't you? No, not that one. Unzip your pants.
He did a shuffle. Ursulana opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Sudden brick. You received the Earth Plate from Ursulana. It allows Pokemon to gain the power of the ground type. Kizzy, unzip your pants. Zach, no! Zach, that is flawless. Thank you, Finn. Oh, how's the baby? How's Ghost? Ursulana is very good at finding things that are buried. Oh,
Ursulana is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. What we say that he's digging for treasure, even if these treasures might not always glitter or gleam. Now go and let your commander know what transpired here, child of the Galaxy team. Also let him know that Bidoof has got a sweet ass. Brr.
That was her, not the Pokemon. You can now call Ursulana, but dig for treasure. He's slower than the deer, though, that's the thing. Unless he smells treasure. But look, bear. No, deer, bear. Deer, bear. Oh, Swifty knows.
You slag!
Leave it at. That's a big fucking hippo. Ghost has been exceptionally affectionate today. We had cuddles this morning. Baby. We saw that photo of him after he'd been to the groomers.
Yeah.
He's a handsome boy. Your party Pokemon rested, blah blah blah. We need to go talk to Professor Douche. Continue my... No, wrong. What would you like to do now? I'd like to head back to the village. Righto. Oh, alright. It's only just reminded me. Me and Akka have decided that we're going to go through the entirety of Scooby-Doo media. And we're starting with the 60s cartoon. We're just going to say it as simply as we can. It's not aged well in certain areas. The racism. Oh. Like Shaggy pretending to be like someone working in a Chinese restaurant. And he's doing the accent. He's closing his eyes. He's giving himself the teeth. And I'm like, oh. It was a different time, but oh. Kizzy's got a headache, I think. There you are. You better hurry to the commander's office.
I still think the Native American one was the worst.
Yeah, why? I can't remember.
The,
Rio, says
like,
Kizzy. Oh, rip.
They sat on the horses making the noise with the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
There was, in one of the episodes, there was a ghost of a Native American on the horse, and it's doing the whole, you know, and things like that. And at one point, to taunt it, to get its attention, Scooby puts two fingers at the back of his head like that and starts doing that, and I'm like, fucking hell.
It's not aged well at all. It's so bad.
Oh, look, it's the douche.
You know, like, look.
Other one.
It's weird, like, I know we're going on about it, but you just don't realise exactly how much is in there until you go back and watch it. Because you guys are probably thinking, oh, it's probably just 1 or 2 episodes. No, it's at least, like, I'd say probably about 7 out of 10 episodes are like this in some way.
Ash says, I'm here, so sorry, love you and Akka too. Yeah, we miss you both too, Ash.
Hi, Ash.
What was I going to say, though? It's like when you watch cartoons that you haven't watched before. Maybe you're watching stuff from your childhood with the kids that you've got now, and then they'll say something like, no, fingerprints, and you're like...
Yeah, but that's a well-known joke.
I know, but...
I don't know, would you say 7 out of 10 episodes being some sort of, on some level, racist is accurate, or am I going too high?
For the 60s? Most likely.
No, I mean from what we've been watching. I'd say there's been more of it than
Of
I
what?
remember.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
From the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds accurate, yeah.
There's been more of it than I remembered happening.
Okay. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of Ridge, is in a frenzy, and Erizu knowingly kept this from me. The Lady of what? Yes, these are... There are only female Lilligant, which makes this honoured one Our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Erazu was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilee Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Right. Could you Google real quick on your phone, just potato mochi, see if there is actually a recipe, because maybe we should try making it.
I've not even tried making normal mochi.
Ash says, oh, no. Finn said, Ash took a photo of our morning cuddles. It's in fur babies. Twitch said, I'd show my kids Sailor Moon for sexy transformations.
Okay, there is one, but it doesn't look like mochi. Like
It does look
mochi
like
that
it looks
I'm
in the game,
thinking
though.
of. Like maybe it's like not the kind of sweet mochi that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's just called mochi.
No idea. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower polishing... Oh. Not that I blame her. My cooking is simply as irresistible after all. If Arazu of the... Oh, has anyone started watching Cuphead today? Because me and Akka did.
Yeah.
If Erazu of the Diamond Clan has somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursulana of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Turn my back on you. We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? No, but I need to watch it, says Kizzy. If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with each other. We came here to create a new home for ourselves, not take part in tearing up the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Assface, perhaps you have some idea how we might address the situation. I could call Ursulana. Ursulana? So he and Warden Caliber found you worthy. That's perfect then. Ursulana should be able to sniff out Arazu wherever she's gone. If you are strong enough that Ursulana deems you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat, then Brava Arena, it's called, if you'll excuse me. Brava. I watched the first few episodes of Cuphead yesterday, says Finn. Oh. Oh yes, it was the 18th yesterday. I thought it was the 18th today. Listen well, Assface, you must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm. How many episodes are there, Finn? Because I think we're at like episode 5 now. We watched some while we were eating today. Eating a unsatisfactory gusto meal, I'm afraid. Listen well, Assface, you must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. And remember, we came here to make a new home where we could live without war or strife. Which is why you are adamant to throw your new recruits around like a sumo wrestler. And fantasy sports. Let's see. You need to watch Hitmonkey on Disney Plus. That's the Marvel show, right? One of Marvel's characters, Hitmonkey. Alright. Oh no. Now I'm going to show my age here. Does anyone remember that mini cartoon that was inside of Dexter's laboratory called Dial M for Monkey? Also, we'll be ending the stream in a few minutes. We'll get this fight done and then we'll end it just 10 minutes early tonight because we're not going to get much further in the game now. So let's get this fight done. Anyone got any suggestions on who we should raid? Although I should actually check to see who is actually on. Ozzy's on. Bold Viking is on. Who's actually on. Whoops. Chilled Chaos. Rich Campbell. Yeah. Kizzy remembers. Kizzy knows all the cartoons I watch. When I was young and still somewhat hopeful there was meaning in life.
What cartoon is this?
In Dexter's laboratory, there was a mini cartoon called Dial M for Monkey.
Oh, right.
I was wondering if anyone else knew it. To war! Wilhelm is down! That Pac-Man monster is dead. Okay. Oh, we won! Alright, let's see what our reward is, chat. Okay, so I got... we didn't get a skin this time, sadly. But I got 6 scrolls. Who got the most damage? Mike. Mike, you get... Most kills, rather. You get 200 coins. Meanwhile, whoever gets the monk scrolls is... Vaughn. Pretty sure they're the only ones who've won any prizes tonight. But, sadly, that's going to be the last fight of tonight. And that's also where we're going to end the stream. So who do you think we should raid?
Who's on?
Ozzy's on. Bold Viking is on. I haven't seen Bold Viking for a while, to be honest.
Bold Viking, then.
Yeah, why not? So, raid Bold Viking. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming. If Gina and Nathan, if you're still there, thank you for the raid. Tomorrow is Community Day. We'll be doing another scavenger hunt, and it will either be a list from Gina or a list of creatures to hunt from Finn, because he actually got super excited and did it in about 10 minutes.
Love you too, guys.
Love you too, Finn. I love you, Kizzy. Love everyone.